afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the conference on the Zoom as well. We'll start, please, with Tim Thornton of Sky, and then we'll take some questions from the room. If you show of hands,
Afternoon,
in the room, please.
Can we start with team news? Is Kevin De Bruyne out of isolation, and when will he be available? Will Jack Grealish be fit to face his former club? And can you also update us on Phil Foden, please?
Kevin still didn't train. He's negative already for the last test, but he could not train any training session. And Jack, yesterday was the first minutes with the team, and Phil Foden too. And both today will be tested if they can travel tomorrow to Birmingham.
2 wins out of 2 for Steven Gerrard at Villa so far. We know that he was a great player, but is he showing the characteristics early on in his managerial career at Rangers as well to suggest that he could become a great manager? And what are you expecting from his team?
Listen, if he's a manager for the Premier League, he's already a good manager. So I don't believe there is one single manager in the Premier League, even in the Championship, they don't have quality, they are not good. And they will become a great manager, and they can train a good players and good clubs to fight for the titles. But it's not related to be a good manager or great manager if you win titles or you don't win titles, because there are incredible managers. And believe me, incredible manager, well prepared, and in all aspects, and maybe they don't win titles because they are not lucky to train a good teams.
Okay, Tim, we'll take some questions from Anita Jones. Hi, Anita.
Afternoon, Pat.
Hi.
Just one more question on team fitness. Is John Stones feeling better now? I know you said he had a fever last time.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
And then in terms of Aston Villa there, you were asked, but I don't think you quite answered. What are you expecting from this new look Villa side? They are 2 out of 2, as Tim said, when it comes to winning under Steven Gerrard.
Well, I can imagine when you are a new manager, everybody makes a step forward for convince the manager for new training sessions, new methodology, new everything. And beyond of that, they got 2 great results against tough teams like Brighton and Crystal Palace, and we are traveling there, so I can imagine the toughest game as possible. We'll face it tomorrow, that's for sure.
And you've got some key players returning from injuries. Yeah, sounds like maybe not all of them just yet, but do you find with the current form of the likes of Bernardo Silva, who's your leading goal scorer, and then Ilkay Gundogan, who I believe scored his 16th goal in his last 31 Premier League games for City, are undroppable at the moment?
We are in emergency of fact for the squad. We are few people. So I miss out and for red card, so we have to come back. Not because never complain and never miss the players are not possible to play for injured, for red cards, for any reason. So I trust a lot with all the squad, and when there is no one player, another one is coming. But to sustain in December, the toughest month of the year, the fact that we are in really trouble because we have few players, and of course Kevin be back, but he needs time to be fit because for the people got the COVID, all the people explain is drained and is tired and need time, and Kevin is a player, he needs to be fit, otherwise it's not his top form, top quality, he cannot show it. And Phil and Jack still, they are in the same position, the same situation. Maybe tomorrow can play, but not a lot of minutes. So I don't know. It's going to see the training today with the doctors, physios, and the rest we have just 13, 40 players. So we are in difficult position because a lot of players play a lot of minutes, and yeah, we will see what happened tomorrow after today the training.
Guys, I should have said at the start, we will of course be doing a 10:30 embargo this evening, so we'll continue to take live questions for now, and I'll call the embargo. Go with Simon first.
Hi, Pep. Could you just assess Jack Grealish's contribution so far? Because he comes with a massive price tag. Externally, people expect a lot of him. But I don't know internally whether you have different levels because he's a new player, because he's got to get used to a teammate.
I would say he set up perfectly. So I think it's easy because he knows many English players here, and the other guys are sometimes too much nice people. So it's not a problem. He play good, but he has to finish to settle, to find the real apartment to live, and settle. Always you need a little bit time. But if you analyze the games, they play bad. Absolutely not. Because the quality he has is difficult to play bad, but the way we play it and the expectations every 3 days and everything, so it's completely different what he lives in Birmingham. But he did it incredible well there. With the commitment with the club was amazing. Go in the second division, could leave and stay there to promote the first division, stay there and stay in the first division. The second season was incredible. The season he did, or Aston Villa did. They did so yeah. And now this break, came back for the national team injured, and now hopefully come back and step by step come back his best form.
Do you almost think that it'll be next season when we really see the best of him?
I don't think so. We'll be in trouble. I have to see right now the best, of course. It's like 6-7 months ahead of us. All the nice things. Absolutely not. I'm not thinking the best gradually we are going to see next season. I want to see this season. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul, do you have a microphone, mate?
Hello, Pep. I don't know if you followed the Ballon d'Or event yesterday. Leo Messi, of course, won his 7th Ballon d'Or, and Alexia Putellas won as well. She was the first Catalan woman to get this award. There's been a lot of talk about who should have been like the fair winner. Do you agree with the final result of the award? And do you think that there's a way to end up with this kind of debate that there's always with these awards?
Well, don't ask me about that. So it's what it is. So we never can say that it's unfair that Leo Messi win the Ballon d'Or. So it's too much good. So about the preferences, if you like, or the fair or not fair, come on. It's a show. It's a nice business to make the football more entertainment, and that's why it's a big compliment from Alexia, big compliment from Pedri, big compliment for all the awards, big compliment of course from Leo for another one. So if he deserves it or no, I'm not the guy to say. So never will be unfair if he wins it, and of course Robert Levy, if he had win, of course what the season has done the last 2 years with Hansi Flick, now with Julian Nagelsmann. So the amount of goals scored, the quality that he has, would have been fair, yeah, of course. But in that level, all the 3, 4, 5 nominated, 6 nominated, they are so good. They make an incredible seasons with the clubs, with the teams, and if they are there, it's because they deserve it. So that's all. And yeah, that's all.
Jack?
It's the embargo.
In a minute. Anyone else for the embargo? Okay, we'll call the embargo then 10:30 embargo.